Alright, this time from the main entrance of the Helsinki Central Station, I'm going to take you straight to the marquee board, the timetable board, station clock, and then directly to the platforms. Alright, so we're in the main atrium area of the station. And if you just walk straight in, there are restaurants, pharmacies. I showed you that before. Over to the left, they're doing construction on the right, but you're going to walk straight in and you're going to see the timetable with the station clock directly overhead. So if the VR station is closed inside, they do have a call box here on the outside. So downstairs in the Helsinki train station is your storage lockers for luggage. And this is where you would get your ticket and then indicate your box. So I'm just going to walk through here and just kind of show you that. You can also do longer stays, but there's a lot of luggage storage through here. You come here to access a locker. They have different sizes of lockers. And then you have the number that's corresponding there to your locker. Larger items back here. But again, this is on the lower level of the train station. Also on the lower level next to the luggage lockers, you have the bathrooms or water closets, which are that way, male and female. You can use the kiosk machine and it'll print you a ticket with a QR code that you would come over here and scan. Or if you just take your debit card, a credit card, or your cell phone that has NFC chip technology, you just tap it there and the gates will open to give you access. So we're going to head out to the platform. So we're platform number 8.
Intercity train 965 to Upista leaves from track 12. This service will stop.
I don't think our train is here yet, but I'm just going to give you a little look around. There's also an information board as you enter into the station. And there's also one over here, a little more at ground level. Thank you for that. I have a marquee here also in the cold zone of the station, or the outside zone of the station. If you look up at the board, it gives you the train numbers, the platforms, the city destination. But the red indicates that the train has changed platforms from the original ticket. White means the train is still going to the same platform that was scheduled. So always keep your eye on this information, because it can change at the very last minute. There's one on the inside and there's one here on the outside. And I'm standing in front of platform number 8, which currently is not my train, but it will be here soon. So the train to Rovaniemi, northern Finland, has arrived, but the platform is jam-packed with people. So here's a tip. When you have a jammed platform, don't walk on the side closest to train. Walk on the other side because you have better access. We got ski poles. I'm gonna pause and let the madness subside a little bit. All right, here we go. The Santa Claus Express to Rovaniemi, northern Finland. And then I'm going past the Arctic Circle. But first, we're gonna go visit the big guy. I have letters that have to be hand delivered. So we're walking all the way down. Car 27, or carriage 27. Downstairs 115. Now if you come up here and look on the side of the doors, it'll tell you right here. That's car 21. '23. Still car number 23. I'm currently outside from the shelter. I'm kind of giddy like a little kid. 25. Car 27. So if the door's not open, you have these panels right there that you would press to open the door. And I'm gonna do that now. So we're gonna, as you enter the train, if your rooms are upstairs, you would follow the signage and the staircases to go up to your rooms. If you're on the lower level, you just stay on the same side. So here, it reconfirms that this is my carriage number 27, which matches the marquee outside the door. Along the hallway, you have rails to hold on to. You have some seats in the hallway, so you can get out of the room if it's congested, noisy. You can't sleep while the other person's sleeping. I'm in 115, but I'm a solo traveler, so I have the entire berth room to myself. The doorway is very narrow. It's probably 26 inches wide, 28 inches wide. As you first come in, you have your temperature gauge here and your lights here. As we come into the room, you have 4 coat hooks, 2 hangers that I've already put my jacket on, 1. And then the train, when it leaves the downtown station, the Helsinki Central Station, it makes a couple of stops, so don't worry. I'm gonna close the door just to make it a little bit more private in here. So you have on the back of the door, you have information about your key card. On the back of the door, this tells you how to use this key card that you take with you when you leave your cabin. Just below the temperature gauge, you have information about emergency exits on the car. And then the upper berth, you have a hanging basket. You get a towel and a bottle of water. You have 2 seat belts that run along the top track and the bottom track so you don't roll out of bed in the middle of the night. As you come around, people always wonder what that handle is for, and it's actually to hold the bed in place, because this bed will fold up and it clips into that handle. So you have steps to climb with a rail to get into the bed. So down at the end, you have a panel that has a clock, a light down here, and a little cubby with a power outlet. And I'll show you that from the lower end. Each berth or bed has a panel near the pillow closest to the door with a light switch, a power outlet, and a cubby to put items. So I'm on the lower berth, and as you can see, this is a closer view of the panel that I was talking about. So you have upper left hand corner, you have your light switch. Below that you have your European outlet, you have your clock, and I believe you can set an alarm there. And then you have 2 little cubbies down at the bottom to hold your cell phone, a drink bottle, and that light switch controls a light here that you can turn. It's like a reading light. All right, down here on the very bottom, you have ample storage under the bed to put large suitcases. You also have a fold down seat, which is here. And I held on to that because if you just let it go, it is loud. So I'm going to do it for you. But you don't want to disturb your neighbors if they're sleeping. So if I was to just fold it, so just kind of hold it down to the bottom. And then here at the window area, you have a pull down shade right here. That's a complete blackout shade. And the reason for that is during the summer months when it's light most of the day, even on an overnight train, you're going to need that so you make your room dark and you can sleep. So here, this gray panel is in the bottom. You have a trash can down at the very bottom, right there. And then you have a little shelf. But if you pull this open, inside, you have a full-size mirror with shelves. I've already stocked mine. You have cups at the top that they give you. You have 2 bars of soap, and then the drinks and the yogurt is mine. That's breakfast in the morning. And then you come down to your sink that's there with a full mirror. Right there is your full mirror. But if you close the panel, on the side of the panel, you have your European power outlet there. So there's 3 power outlets in the room. You have your light switch here for the bathroom vanity right there. And then just below that, you have your shower key cards right here. So you need to take these with you when you go to the shower room. So this is the card they left in the room. You have a QR code for the menu, and these are some of the highlights listing the prices. So you can purchase food on board and drinks. All right, we're going to take a walk to the cafe car, and then you would go up that way to go to your upper rooms. This is a a dog room, so there are pet-friendly rooms on the train. At the end of the carriage, it gives you a marquee of where the next stop is. And then, so to open the door between the carriages, you press the button. And then we're going to walk forward. This is your shower room. Some private cubicle areas in here. And then this is the seating area. It's a dining car. I smell the food. And we are packed in the dining car area. So you have tables by the windows, you have these floating tables, and then you have food over here. Menus up at the top. Smells good. This is your seating area if you don't get a cabin. You have outlets over there, and they do recline. You have a table, and you have overhead carriage luggage racks. So in this car at the end, as you enter, you have larger luggage storage right there. We're heading back. Alright, this is what I got from the dining car. It's their Swedish meatballs, or Finnish meatballs, potatoes, gravy, and a salad. And we're going to try this to see how this goes. Alright, here we go. I will make noises based on edibility. So here we go. That's good. So you don't have to eat before you come on the train, because that actually is really good. All right, I'm gonna finish this off. So on the lower level, at the entrance of the car, would be your bathroom area. So the lower rooms do not have ensuite bathrooms. Only the upper levels does. So this is your lower level bathroom. To open it, you push the button. The door pans open. Full mirror here, but it's angled so people in a wheelchair can still see it because it's not going to be at their eye level. So that's really great thinking. Then you come down, you have a power outlet that's low. You have a trash can, paper towel, soap. There's your sink right there. You also have, for infants, a potty chair, bucket. Very thoughtful. And as you pan around this way, you have this pull bar that can elevate to give you access if your wheelchair is in close and you have to do a lateral transfer or using a transfer board. So you would bump scoot over to the toilet, because you also have another grab bar over here that you can hold on to. And when you're sitting on the toilet, if you need it, that is there for you to hold on to if you're somebody who is in a wheelchair or who cannot stand and transfer. So you have your toilet paper dispensers. Up top you have a baby changing table that you can lower. More toilet paper up high. And then over here you have your water closet flush button. You have your emergency pull cord, call bell. And then you have your open door button. And when you come into the bathroom, make sure you hit the little blue key button down there. That locks the door so somebody doesn't inadvertently open the door on you while you're on the toilet, because that wouldn't be so nice. So remember to do that. So you unlock it. But I think if I just hit the door open button, it'll automatically unlock it from my side. And then they give you a nice scene to look at. Into my carriage of car 27, you also have an ambulatory water closet or toilet. So you're gonna open it up just so you can see inside. So there's your toilet, your sink, your trash can, your toilet paper. You do have a grab bar right there, but that's if the train is unstable going down and you're standing. And then you also have a mirror here. So this is your ambulatory water closet. If you look at your cabin on the lower level, just tell if someone is in the bathroom or the water closet. If the sign here is red, someone's in there. If it's green, it's open. So once you get off the train here at Rovaniemi, this main station's over here, and then it'll tell you the temperature over there. But we're gonna go on the main station and give a little tour. So just make sure you have all of your belongings before you exit the train. Alright, we're going to come up these steps. There is a wheelchair ramp over to my right there. Very uneven surfaces. We're going to come into the station. You have a waiting area in here. It's not a big station. From the main door area, as you come in, you see car rental areas over here. There's bathrooms to your left, and then straight ahead is luggage storage facilities. There are pay lockers back there in the very back. And then you have a seating area here. And we're going to come out to the front of the station, because this is where you would find the buses. You can also pick up car services here, Bolt, but you would find the buses over here that can also take you to the Christmas village. When you're at the train station in Rovaniemi, be very careful. There's going to be taxis that pull up. They're going to want to charge you anywhere between 40 and 45 euros. But I just pulled up on my Bolt, which is like an Uber rideshare app, and it was 21 euros in a premium car.